Today's patio chat is being brought to you locally by Westridge Furniture in Delphus. See it all at your finer outdoor furniture store.
Well, with this nice weather we've had, and there's no doubt people want to get the flowers out, start gardening, but we've got OSU Extension Master Gardener Gretchen Staley with us, and whoa, put the brakes on because you can't do a whole lot yet, right? But there are some things we can do, so let's talk about that.
With every season, there are things you can do, but if you get it in the wrong order, it ends up costing you extra work and a lot of extra money. So let's start where Mother Nature starts. And we're going to talk about growing greens. There are some cool season crops that we can start with now. And we've talked before about radishes and things like that. But we're going to talk a little bit about greens today because a lot of our green leafies, lettuces and spinach and kale, a lot of those germinate a lot cooler soil temperature. And that's one bonus of these nice hot days we've had this week, is that even though our air temperatures next week are going to get more back to normal, this week has helped warm up our soils quite a bit. So like the leaf lettuces and things start germinating as low as soil temperatures of 45 degrees. So that means we can get an early start on those. So that's where I'd like you to start first.
Okay.
So to get a good start on any of your greens, again, spinach, kale, lettuces, as master gardeners, our first choice is always good compost, whether that's coming from your own kitchen garden or in a bag, as long as it's and even an animal manure, as long as it's well composted and doesn't smell anymore, it's composted enough. Mix that into your raised beds. Or if compost isn't available to you, or an option, a nice balanced fertilizer, and that means that these numbers on the bag are all similar.
566. Okay.
So this one I happen to find is 566, but if the numbers are all about the same, a 10-10-10, a 5-5-5, just balanced, because that will fertilize the leaves, the fruits, and the shoots, which is the roots, okay?
All right.
So we're good on that. Now, the next piece.
We've got some tiny seeds here.
Some tiny seeds, and we've already seen that we're not sure that the camera can get it out here outside. I have a pea seed and a lettuce seed here. You might be able to pick up the pea seed, but the lettuce seeds are so tiny and flat that they're really, really hard to sow. And that makes it the gardener's worst nightmare, is having to thin.
Right. They're going to be all clumped together when you do it.
All clumped together, and then they don't get air circulation, and they compete for water and nutrients. And so if you've got your seedlings clumped together, you really need to do that thinning that nobody wants to do. So instead, an easy way I'm going to show you today is you can make yourself, very cheap and easy, a seed tape. Now these can be purchased, but they're expensive to purchase.
Towel.
This is actually toilet paper.
Oh, okay.
But paper towel works. But this biodegrades really fast.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Really inexpensive. And again, I don't know if the camera can pick up the seeds I have on there, but all we have to do is take a little mixture, and this is just about a tablespoon of water and flour.
Oh.
And we turned it into a little paste like we used to do in preschool.
Yes, okay.
And dab that on the toilet paper to make a blob. And then you can do this inside, out of the wind,
yeah,
where the wind won't get you,
blow away.
and where the light's nice. And just plop the seed on there and let that dry. You can do as long as you like, and then you create a seed tape, and then you can just go out to your garden bed, lie this down, dampen it in, cover it with a little bit of soil. Remember, seeds, the smaller the seed, the less deep they need buried.
Okay.
Okay?
And we're going to start our gardens up then.
And you can start in 3 weeks, you'll be eating lettuce.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming today.
You're welcome.
All right, don't go away. Neater Edition continues in a moment.